Guys, how you doing? Welcome to Chelsea versus Manchester United. Welcome to Blues Fans TV. My name is Pablo. I'm going to be with you guys for the entirety of today's game, so please get involved in that live chat. I'm going to be with you guys for this live watch-along. The minute I'm currently out, we've just started this live stream here. Chelsea on the attack, about 2.5 minutes into the game for me. Some of you guys might be at different stages of that, obviously, depending on where you're watching it from, but this is a massive game for Chelsea. We all know that, such a massive one, and with the way the lineups have just come out for this game, it makes it even more interesting, in my opinion, The amount of players we've lost almost like within the space of an hour going into this game was very, very odd. But yeah, as I said, my name's Pablo. I'm sure none of you guys have seen me on the channel before. I'm just here, guys, massive Chelsea fan, and we're looking to get a win today. That's well done by Reece James. But like I was just saying, we're missing so many key names. No Abraham, which was obviously really annoying. He's been struggling a lot with the niggle. Kepa benched again for Caballero. Whether that's a good thing or not, I'm not sure. Let me know what you guys think about that too. No Emerson still, we're still missing a left-back massively. Aspie, he can fill in there, but, in terms of actually having a left-back that we definitely want with that left foot bombing on, we still don't have that, that's absolutely for sure, but, who else are we missing? Hudson-Odoi's not there, Pulisic is still out, Loftus-Cheek, I think, has suffered another setback because he's not playing with the under-23s either, so, injury FC sometimes, isn't it? Really annoying for a big game like this, but, we've just got to see what we can do in games like these, I suppose, haven't we? United are gone with a back three, by the way. That's kind of how they've been doing things recently. I know Eric Bailly's back in their team today. They haven't actually got that many attackers on the pitch, though. They've got Martial and James up there, I think. No out-and-out striker, that's absolutely for sure. And then also, they've got, Bruno Fernandes in midfield, so... yeah, they haven't got that many out-and-out forwards. Hopefully that's good, because we've got quite a fragile defence, to be honest, so... yeah, hopefully that helps us out. I'm Pablo, by the way, guys. I know a few guys are going to be asking that. I'm here for tonight's game. Hopefully some more in the future. Live watch along, giving an insight into what I'm seeing. Just some views on the game. What are your guys' thoughts on the current Chelsea squad? Can we get Champions League football next season? Honestly, if we keep on playing these games and players dropping out with injuries like this, it's going to be hard. The squad was already not where we really wanted it to be, obviously, with the transfer ban at the beginning of the season. No signings in January. Ziyech coming in is great, but that's for the summer. For the remainder of the season, we've done so well up to this point, but can we get Champions League football? I'm not sure, guys. I think it's going to be really, really close. Games like this and the Spurs one are massive. First 5 minutes, we've started okay. We look quite in control, which is good. I'm not sure how well United are playing right now either, to be fair, so... It's interesting, really, this game as a setup, I think. Pedro's gone down there. If that's another injury, my God. We've got enough of them as it is, let's be honest. Here's Willian. Kovacic, lovely spin. Brilliant. Here's Azpilicueta. Kovacic. Brings over the pace to Reece James. Oh my goodness me, that was close. James wants a corner. That's what he can do, boys. That is what he can do. He got it on his right foot, smashed it just past the post. Oh, what a start that could have been. Nearly. Nearly for Chelsea. Oh, it's blimming close. It really is close, boys. Did that take a touch off of Williams? I think he has a case. That's so close. Really close. Good effort from James, though. Tackle Willian. Fred's been on good form recently. Kante's going to have to keep a check on him today. Bruno Fernandes, we know what he can do as a player, but he hasn't established himself in United yet, obviously. He's just arrived, but I think we'll be hoping that he doesn't have that good of a game today, obviously. That's a corner, is it? Giving away a cheap corner there to United. We've got to defend these. The first one we have to defend if we've got to, act as we mean to go on. They're taking it short. Stop the cross. We didn't do that. That's got to be Caballero's. Maguire wins it. It's got to be a Chelsea ball. Header Kovacic. Got to be quicker to stop balls into the box. We know that's our negative point. That's well done from Batshuayi. Here goes Willian. Nearly. Couldn't get Batshuayi in that time. Willian, Pedro, Batshuayi. What a game for them this is. You know, they'd be the sort of players who we think maybe they were a bit too old in 2017 and not really up to it. So playing them in 2020 in a game like this of such importance, it isn't ideal, obviously, but we don't have much choice with the amount of injuries we've got right now. You know, no Pulisic, no Tammy, no Hudson-Odoi. Again, stop the crosses. How many times? Stop the balls coming to the box, which we just fail to do way too often. That's well done by Kovacic. That's a slick play as well. What a player Kovacic is. I mean, he has to start more, in my opinion. He's been benched like way too much recently for me. Look at him. Dictating the game. He's been fouled there. Here's Pedro. Here's Willian. Willian! Oh, it's close again! But no cigar for Chelsea. I mean, we look dangerous. We do look dangerous. We got the players. We do. To get a win today, but it's Pedro this time. He fires it out wide to Willian. Well, we've got Willian and Reece James running at Williams. You know, there's no way that we're not going to get something at least, surely. It's a left-footed effort, you know, it's decently wide in the end. Nearly a top corner effort from Willian. Another injury. Another injury, Kante. It just doesn't end, does it? The luck we've had, boy, I don't know how we're in the top four, so credit to Lampard and the players who've been available, I suppose, isn't it? So many issues this season. So many issues. Really has been like one of those niggly little years, hasn't it? Bringing Barkley or Mason Mount on in a game like this, like, it isn't ideal. It really isn't. Kante, we definitely want in that midfield tonight. Hi guys, all of you in the chat, hello. Hoping for 3 points for Chelsea today, but Kante going off injured here. Honestly, I've seen it all. Constant injuries for Chelsea. Yeah, and we are actually going to have to make a change. I mean, we got a weak squad coming into really important games. Who is it he's picked? Kante off. That'll be another few weeks as well. Right. Chelsea Football Club this season, boys. It's been a rollercoaster, hasn't it? Mason Mount going to be coming on. I think that's the right decision. He's not ready, though. But within 10 minutes of this game, we've made quite a good start, to be fair. You know, we haven't had everything going all our way before this game, obviously, with the amount of players dropping out injured. And another one there through Kante. We've started decently, though, but Kante off now. Mount. I mean, how much do we need a good performance from Mount? He started the year so well. I still have high hopes for the lad. He's definitely a hard worker for the team, but certainly in some big games, guys, his level massively dropped. We better hope United don't get a goal whilst we're playing with 10. That would really be devastating. My God, Fernandes and Fred, I thought they were going to get a goal out of it. It was really well played. It's a good block from Rudiger, a vital one. Another corner to defend here. Mason Mount's coming on now. Christensen, the man watching Maguire. We need a massive header from you, son. That's going to fall to United, though. Get out to him. Well done, Willian. That needs a Chelsea head on that. Kovacic out. Pedro can get that. And it's a handball from United, did it? Anthony Taylor says no. Tell you what, Pedro got that under control. Michi was well in. Christensen, oh dear. That's James. Also, guys, what do you think of Hakim Ziyech signing for Chelsea? I think, you look at the front three today, and how vital of a player could Ziyech be today? Even, Kante going off injured, bringing Ziyech off the bench, how great would that be, over a Mason Mount? I think it'll just be an upgrade into our team in so many regards. I think it's a really good signing and a smart one, cheap as well for the summer. How we would love to have him now, eh? Got to be careful here. The pace of James and Martial is going to cause us issues. We'll let that one go. United growing into the game. Kante going off hasn't helped that, I think. Caballero taking goal kicks short so far today. Aspilicueta then hoofs it long. Come on, Michi. Oh, couldn't get onto the loose ball. United having a bit more joy than us right now. That's well done from Kovacic. Already been our best player today, as always. That's a good decision to kick from Caballero. Go on, Mason. Ooh. Oh, he slipped, Michi. It was a decent opportunity. Good little ball back in from Jorginho. Played a 1-2 with Michi. And he didn't get on the end of it in the end. Another solid chance for Chelsea, to be fair. On the side. Yeah. Slips at the end. I think Willie should kick this one. Yeah, he does. Well done. It's a good kick as well to Pedro. Going to be able to keep the ball under control from it. Well done. I don't really know who that was to. Overhit in the end from Mateo Kovacic. Caballero, big game for him in goal tonight. He looks like the number one now. Kepa, that's Kepa benched against Leicester and against United. Those aren't small games. So Caballero, we need in top form now from now to the end of the season. That's absolutely for sure. Couldn't get on the end of that ball there. Yeah, given away there by Wan-Bissaka. Here's Pedro. Aspilicueta making that overlap. He sprinted. He got there. It's a block by Wan-Bissaka. And is that a corner or a throw-in? I think throw-in, yeah. Let's play on. Oh! Pedro got in there on Wan-Bissaka, and it was a solid ball in, and I still feel as if we're missing a little bit of quality today. We've been decent going forward in the attacks, and then all of a sudden, the pass is missing. A Pulisic, an Abraham, a Ziyech. I mean, we love these sorts of players. Also, Loftus-Cheek, how great could he have been in today's game? But Wan-Bissaka looking a bit shaky there. He messed up with the pass initially to give us the attack, and then Pedro bullied him off the ball there and got a decent one back into the box. Had we scored from that, that would have been great, wouldn't it? It's James. That's a really good defending by Aspilicueta as the fullback just tucking in there. And good passing at the back too. Tell you what, one positive of Pedro being in the side today could be that defensive work. He's a really hard worker, Pedro. Kovacic, who's glided through the midfield today again, he looks so good. He really does. I think if we're going to win a trophy or get any quality finish this season, he's got to be at the heart of it. I say that he's just given it away. He's made an amazing tackle. I mean, everything's going on now, but I still think Kovacic, he's that sort of player. He's got that quality in him to make the difference for us this season. I think he's already proved that. Bit of a bad giveaway there from him, to be honest. It was a really good recovery challenge. That's another good tackle. That's Mount this time. It's Batshuayi. Willian all a bit congested there. He brings it more into the space though. That's well done. Pedro needs to get a little higher up the pitch in my opinion. Here he comes. That's well played. It's a free kick. Oh, referee! It's blocked him off. Still a bit of an issue in the attack, boys. Having Pedro and Batshuayi up there. We need them to produce on a night like this. I think it's evidence of two teams who aren't in their finest moments right now. I think United, they may go on and win this game. We're not ruling. I think the fans, Lampard. I don't know what we've done here though. United coming forward. It's a really good block by Rudiger. Defence was wide open there for a split second. Got to tighten that one up. Like I was saying, I just think it's evidence of two teams who aren't in their best moments right now. I'll tell you what, boys. Just kind of silent there because Batshuayi went over with Maguire. And then did Maguire kick out? I don't know if VAR will see this as violent conduct. Like what Son did to Rudiger all that time back in December, but... I mean, to be fair, if Son got sent off for violent conduct, Maguire, look at his foot. Look. And we're playing on, yeah? That's interesting. I think if you were to give that a red card, it would be really, really harsh. But just because of what happened to Son and what's happened in the past with violent conduct, that's pretty much similar, isn't it? The stud showing the intent to endanger an opponent, you could say. Interesting that, really interesting. Could be a talking point come the end of the game. Actually, I'd like to see what a lot of other people think about that. Here goes Rudiger. Oh, good ball. We're taking the corner short though. Only to let Reece James whip it in. Nearly fell to Rudiger. Here's Mount. It's not the worst ball back in. It's one. It's Christensen. Willian. Batshuayi. Oh my god. It fell to him. He couldn't connect. United are going to break here, are they? Oh, if it just fell better for Batshuayi, guys. It was a little bit behind him. I think it would have been harsh to say if that was Tammy, it would have gone in, but you never know. To be fair, Willian has to just put that on a plate for him, and he didn't. It's a pretty simple pass, isn't it? And it's behind him. What a chance. I know we've had some decent opportunities already today. We've had games like this season, guys, where we create so much, especially here at the bridge, and just don't finish our chances. It's a good tackle. Come on, Chelsea. And again, win that ball back. Willian's trying hard to do just that. It's well done, Aspilicueta. It's good desire about Chelsea, to be fair. We do look like we really want to win that ball back whenever we can. It's a good header from Reece James. Oh, we should have snatched the ball back there. Caving United in here. We've done well. United just haven't been able to build up the back. That's the issue I always find with 5 defenders. You kind of got 5 players standing in a line. There's no real, there's no real triangles you can make to help yourself play out the back. And we managed to shut them in well there. It's good. We've worked on that in the training ground a lot. Kante would have been key in that, but Mason Mount's probably the hardest worker in the team, so he'll also be a massive help in the press. That's a great ball. Here is Mount. Batshuayi! Oh, he's missed it! Oh my God! Another chance goes away, boys. How many? How many? Great ball. Batshuayi. He's just got to score as a striker, and he just doesn't do it enough, especially from the start. Batshuayi, man. That is why Tammy is such a big miss today. Would Giroud have scored that? Probably on his left, to be honest. Batshuayi isn't left-footed, obviously, but it's a great opportunity for a striker. The sort you dream of, really. He's missed it there. Another chance goes away, boys. Michi missing too many chances these days. That is the issue with him. He's just not I don't know, he's not good enough for a consistent starting lineup striker for a top club, in my opinion. I still really value him. I don't know why. Whenever I see him, he's making things happen already today. He's getting in the right areas. And he always scores vital goals. I think as a sub-striker, he's not actually a bad player to have. He's I wouldn't say one of the best in the business, but he does get you goals in vital moments. You've already seen that this season, I think. And of course, we all know about the classics. Atletico Madrid, Ajax, of course, away. West Brom away to win the league. But starting games like this, again, he's just struggling to convert the ball. Corner, by the way, to United now, 27 minutes played. That's their third. Are giving a few of them away, considering they're not actually attacking that much. We are giving them opportunities to get the big boys up from the back, which isn't really positive, but it's a chance for United, isn't it? Guys, thoughts on the opening 27 minutes for Chelsea? Come on, midfield. Squeeze up there. Nah, that's poor. We didn't squeeze. And we got lucky, actually, with a poor first touch from Fernandes, of all people. Can't let them just cut through the lines. They're in a 3-man midfield. We've got to be better than that. I suppose it's 2 now that Kante's off. It's the irritation now, isn't it? Risky playing at the back. That's well done. Drive a bit, drive a bit. It's a good ball. No free kick given there. Batshuayi felt he was decked by Maguire. Well won back though. Well played, Mason Mount. That's well played again. Aspilicueta. It's done really well, Aspilicueta. Willian coming in. Tell you what, to be fair to Aspie, he's shown good energy, good pace, and a good left foot as well there at the left back spot today. How well has Christensen done there? Love that. That's really well done to stop Martial. United look like they have a bit of space sometimes. We've actually done well to cut it out today. Oh, he hasn't given that as a free kick. Chelsea could have issues here on the counter-attack, especially with a player as quick as James. Now Christensen's gone down as well. Kovacic. Tracking again. Another United corner. I think we felt we should have had 2 free kicks there. Didn't get any of them and United nearly countered. United, though, they look a little bit dangerous from counter-attacks. I'm not going to lie, it's a little bit worrying. Kovacic again there playing such a key role in the team. We were without James and also James and Christensen for a lot of that attack from United, which was a bit worrying. 30 minutes played now. It hasn't been the best game of football, actually. Quite tense. Like I said, I don't think both teams are at their strongest points right now. United had quite a lot of corners, though, which is worrying. That's well won by Christensen. It's a great step out. It's Fernandez. It's quite far wide in the end. He's got a good technique, though. And 0 shots on target in the opening half an hour from both teams. I think we've had some really good chances. Just our finishing, guys, our clinical ability, it hasn't been good enough. Chelsea knocking it about for a bit here, guys. Mount trying to spin in there. Kovacic is there. It's a good direct ball. That's well done. Here's Willian. Kovacic. Corner. Come on, Chelsea. Come on. Can we get a corner goal here? Willian over the corner. Rudiger, Aspilicueta, Christensen, Batshuayi. Someone can turn this in. In it goes. It's above all of them. And it was easy for Maguire to clear. Jorginho and Kovacic knocking it around at the back now. Pedro. I think having Pedro from the left wing's been interesting today, guys. Maybe it would be better, I think, if we have Willian on the left, Pedro on the right, maybe. I don't know. I think Pedro's looked a bit uncomfortable on the left. He keeps on drifting over, and that leaves us with very little width on the left, especially with Aspie as our left back. I don't know. What do you guys think about that? What Pedro's performance so far? He's been bright, of course, but again, even here, right on the right-hand side. I think they actually have swapped now that I've just said that. Willian. Looked like there was a way through there, but United have such a wall of players with that back 5 and the 3 in front of them as well. Kick it, will it? Well done. Good pass, to be fair. Man on, man on. Kovacic knows it for now. Here's Aspilicueta. He's going to hit it. Didn't deflect for us. This is a good chance though. Kovacic. Great skill, Aspilicueta! Oh, it's a good tackle from... Who was that? Bailly, I think. Kovacic, little foot to foot on the edge of the box. Chelsea making inroads now. Look at that. Great skill from Kovacic. I think Aspie was just onside. Be interesting to see that again across the line. Chelsea taking the corner short is Willian. Is that a pen? Oh, he's giving it a dive. Lampard's furious with that. He's giving it a dive against Willian. To be fair, Willian doesn't look like he was complaining. Whenever Willian does that, it usually means that he has dived. We'll have another look at it now. Let's have a look. I couldn't really see from that angle. To be fair, either way, I don't think there's that much in it. I don't know about dive. I think Fernandes probably made contact with him and he's obviously gone over and Taylor said, well, I'm not having that. I don't know. Probably the right decision by Anthony Taylor. Judging by Willian's reaction, this will tell us better. I mean, to be fair, Fernandes did just put his leg out and offer to chop him down. I don't know. I think a booking for that is hard. I wouldn't call it a dive. He pretty much made a blockade for Willian. I don't know. I think that's a harsh yellow, at least for sure. I think we maybe even could have got a free kick or a penalty out of that on another day. Right now, though, Martial's in. And he misses. It's too easy. Too easy. Where was Christensen? Where was James? There's like a gaping wound on the right-hand side of our defence there. Yeah, that's the issue. Christensen got drawn way too wide there. You can't do that as a centre-back. Well, I think we're lucky it was on Martial's left foot. It was always going wide. I wasn't even that worried about the chance for once because Martial didn't look comfortable going into the shot. On another day, guys, we're going to concede these goals. We have done. Here's Batshuayi. Come on, Pedro. Willian is completely in. Batshuayi. Tell you what, how well has Bailly done in his first game back? I had a feeling he was going to have a cracker. Oh, again, we had a chance to get in there. We just can't make it count. Not enough quality. Pedro, Batshuayi, they just couldn't, they can't process it enough in the final third so far. That's a foul on Kovacic, yeah. And the fans are weighing because Anthony Taylor's finally given us a decision. Oh, goodness me, what have we done there? Get away with it again, I think. United are letting us off quite a bit, actually, to be honest. Got to up our level just a little bit. We've not been terrible. That's unlucky from Mount. James is completely out of position there. I don't really know what he thinks he's doing, and that's the price of it. I saw that from a mile away. We've got to defend this now. Again, we get lucky because Shaw's completely ballooned that cross. James and Christensen. James keeps on going way too far up and then Christensen way too far over. And then all of a sudden that gap in the defence. Really bad that. We got to sort that out. I think Lampard will definitely have a word about that at half time. Happened 2 times in 3 minutes now. So yeah, that's definitely an issue to address, I think. Ref. Of course, I think Harry Gregg was it who passed away today for United. Of course, all commiserations to him. I know that's affected quite a lot of the United fans today. A goalkeeper for them, I think, in the past. I only just heard about the guy today. I'm going to be brutally honest with you guys, but of course, not nice to hear he passed away. And I heard he was a legend of the club, so that's why they're wearing the black armbands today, United. in memory of him. Azpilicueta with the ball on the left-hand side now, ball over. We get caught out again. Christensen, that's good strength. That's really important. I think you can tell this isn't Chelsea at their full strength, and I think the same goes to United actually. Quality's not been there on the pitch today for a Chelsea United game. Kovacic is going to keep it in. He's had a really good game today in my opinion, Kovacic. And Aspie actually. Great ball from Rudiger, that. Really well done. Willian. It's good from Matic. That's what he's good at. He just put his long frame in the way there. Pedro wins it back though. It's great energy. Willian doesn't look too comfortable now either. Kante had a knock, he had to go off. Christensen had a bit of a knock. That's well played. Michi, Willian. Very intriguing. United got so many players around the ball. Great skill. Mount. Azpilicueta. No cigar again, guys. To block by Wan-Bissaka this time. Tell you what, Chelsea, we look like we may be on the verges of scoring, but United have got so many goddamn players in the way. That again, that five at the back, like they're all marking Batshuayi basically. That's well done from Christensen. Giving a free kick to Chelsea with this one, interesting. I don't know what happens there, boy. But here's the Willian one again. I don't know if that's a dive. I think Fernandes kind of knew it as well when he fouled him. He kind of had his hands on his hips, put his head down. Another injury here, guys, can I say. Willian's not looking good. Christensen has gone down a bit injured. What on earth is happening? I don't understand it. Had that 2-week break, a lovely week's rest as well there. I don't know. Injury-wise, we're just not in like a good state right now, are we? I suppose. Injury issues certainly worrying for Chelsea right now, guys. I mean, we've got so many vital games coming up. Spurs coming up soon. And we're going to be playing with this week of a squad, are we really? That's worrying. It's worrying for this game, it's worrying for future games. Bayern as well. I mean, Bayern, I think, if we're playing Bayern tonight, it would be 2 or 3-0 down. I hate to say it. I don't know. I think the whole squad is going to have to be used here, really step up. We've been decent today, to be fair. We haven't been terrible. I know we're missing a lot of key players, and I think also we're not just missing them, but we wouldn't have known we would have been missing them until really recently, so that would have been, kind of unexpected. I don't think players like Batshuayi, Pedro would have thought they'd be starting today's game, so kind of like a shock. There's a Gallo on the bench for United. But Chelsea don't look that strong right now, guys, in a lot of regards, with massive games coming up, like this one. Christensen, has he got a nosebleed there? Yeah, he's got a big whack to the nose. Blood everywhere. And we're going to be playing with 10 men now for a bit again. That try offside. Fans aren't going to like that. And when I went onto the bridge, they were right on Batshuayi's back. He had a similar night to today, really. Missing a load of good chances, you know, not being the Batshuayi we know and love when he is on that top form. Christensen back on now. Nearly at half-time. I think we've got to make sure we get in at 0-0 now, Chelsea. Willian, win that, mate. Should have won it, it was loose. And that is it. Oh my god, man. 1-0 United. Literally out of nowhere. We didn't get to half-time. We never blimmin' do. That's the team this season, guys. That sums up right there. When we've had, you know, we haven't had a good half, but neither have United. When we just need to get in at 0-0 and we just need to, you know, hold back a little bit. We just can't do it. What a cross by Wan-Bissaka. Christensen's got to win that ahead of Martial, but he's just come back on with that bloody nose, obviously. United 1-0 up. Absolute disaster. Blimmin' heck, boys. I don't know what to say anymore to this, really. Honestly, I don't. It's a great header from Martial. Great cross from Wan-Bissaka. Chelsea just been a story of the season, really, hasn't it? I mean, we just can't do it. So many moments where we just need to, you know, keep our heads, maintain the cool. Giving up way too easy goals there. How we've conceded to this United this half. It's just not good enough. It isn't good enough. Off again. He clearly wasn't ready. Chelsea just given up the most ridiculous goal and the most classic goal of our season, really. It honestly is. Just as I was saying, get to half-time at 0-0. We can't do it. We're going to struggle to get Champions League football next season, guys, because of games like these. Massive second half coming up, but the squad is so weak right now, it really is. But been alright. I don't think United deserve to have got a goal this half. Really don't. They've been poor. It's a real kick in the teeth that for Chelsea. Getting in at half-time at 0-0, we could have assessed that and said, well, really, guys, this United team, it isn't good enough. We can hurt them. But now, one heck of a mountain to climb. We haven't been good at climbing mountains this season. I mean, there you go. I just had a stat in my ear. We've won 4 of our last 13 Premier League games and we want Champions League football. That's so bad. Like, when you hear that, so we've not won 9 games out of our last 13. And we're expecting to play in Europe next season in the highest level. I mean, it's really annoying, really is. Just not good enough, full stop. Oh, it's another giveaway. Oh my god, how the key players missing have come through tonight. That goal was a bit of a freak one, really. But, I mean, not having some of our key names today has hurt us massively. Just not being enough quality out on the pitch. Batshuayi's missed countless chances again. Pedro's given the ball away a few times. You know, they've been alright. It's just a bunch of 6 out of 10 performances from a lot of the team tonight. Hasn't been enough to get us a goal, that's for sure. Christensen as well there. Nice Batshuayi, go on. Go on, Pedro. Batshuayi! He's blimmin' missed it again. That's what I mean. That is what I mean, guys. How are we going to get Champions League football with this like up front? Honestly. There's no other way to put it other than it's just not good enough. Striker in like that on goal, and he scuffs it wide of the post. Painful to watch on the replay. Batshuayi has been able to put the ball in the net enough. A front 3 of Pedro, Batshuayi and Willian nowadays in a Premier League game against United that almost decides whether we get Champions League football or not is not good enough. I think Giroud will come on in the second half. Half time, 1-0 to United, from the Chelsea fans, and really it's a sucker punch. The annoying moment that in the half, boys. Really is gutting. Have a look at what some of you guys have been saying in the chat. Yeah, how many chances does Batshuayi need? Hasn't been good enough, has he, boys? Again. Yeah, all the fans, Giroud in the chat. Honestly, though, I don't think United have been good. I really don't. And we just given up a goal there. They're definitely not on their best form. Giving them a goal out of absolutely nothing. We've literally, but honestly though, we haven't been able to create enough either. You know, not enough quality anyway. Whenever Pedro, Batshuayi, and Willian get on the ball, it's almost like, what's going to happen here? Yeah, Christensen from headers. That's true. He can't do it honestly. Yeah, United got lucky for sure, but that's so poor from us. You know, just we need to get to half time. We couldn't do it. Honestly, we couldn't do it. Half-time thoughts, guys. What are you thinking? Kovacic, best player. I agree, honestly. I think he's been great. Pedro's been good. He's not been terrible, has he? But, I mean, I think we just need something more to, you know, actually get us a goal. Player like Ziyech, that would be great. Pulisic has come on. I'm afraid he's not on the bench, mate. He's injured. Yeah, I think even the United fans have been saying we've been poor this season. I agree. I don't think United have been good this season either. Neither are Chelsea, though, especially of late. Like, we just slipping up so many. Phil, I agree, honestly. Frank, he needs players. We needed to get someone in January, I think. Yeah, United haven't even been good. Yeah, Chelsea, they had it, but like we gave up the goal. If we're not going to score, then don't concede when the team isn't doing anything, the opposition that is. But we always manage to find a way to mess things up. Real shame. I think 0-0 we could have definitely gone on and won this game. I mean now I think we'd all take a point just to keep them off our back a little bit. If we lose this game, we've got massive issues, and the squad is so thin as it is, really is. Yeah, Frank, he does need the players to work with. United fans say we've been lucky to be 1-0 up. Yeah, Batshuayi not clinical enough up front. Yeah, Batshuayi again, guys. He's getting a lot of stick, and I mean, to be fair, he should not been good enough. Honestly, it's frustrating, of course, for a lot of us. Giroud in, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised to see Giroud come in. Striker and left back in the summer, yeah. I think for sure we'll sign a left back. I think up front, it's looking like we're going to sign Moussa Dembele from Lyon, I think. And obviously, hopefully Sancho. Like Sancho and a player like in a game like today, a winger who can drive, who can assist, who can finish. I think it's been a pretty bad game of football, actually. Like I've been saying numerous times in the half. Chelsea and United just don't look that good at all. United have been pretty rubbish. I think they've been even worse than us, to be honest. But as is the case of our season, whenever there's even a hint of the opposition going up and getting a goal, we leak it. So yeah. Yeah, I think Lampard axing Giroud, that hasn't been his finest piece of work. He's done a lot of good at Chelsea, Lampard, but axing Giroud at that for so many games, it means that if we want to bring him on in a game like this, we can't really do it just because he's not match fit enough and he just won't really perform for us. I mean, it's probably worth it today. I don't think Batshuayi is on form, but Yeah, even Igalo's an upgrade on bats, yeah. He probably is. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Igalo just came on and scored with his first touch either. Let's be honest with ourselves. With our luck this season, it just seems like... I mean, I know today we haven't been that good, but we always create a decent amount of chances, can't finish them, players let the team down a little bit, and then the opposition goes down the other end, ball into the box, goal. Like, honestly. Yeah, Reece James hasn't had that much of an impact on the game either. That's where Giroud could be key. If we just get James and Willian or James and Pedro bombing on down the right, whip balls into Giroud, let's see what can happen. I mean, and like, to be honest, guys, I mean, it's annoying, isn't it, losing, but we're just so weak right now, you know, no Kepa in goal, he's our main goalkeeper. I know he's been dreadful this season, but it's not ideal having, like a 38-year-old who's definitely not a starting goalkeeper in goal for a team that wants Champions League football. We don't have a left-back at the squad, our centre-back partnership we've never found all season. Reece James has been great, obviously. In midfield, you know, Kante's been injured loads, he hasn't had his best season either, Kovacic has been benching. And even today, you know, when we start Kante, Kovacic, Jorginho together, Kante goes off injured. That just creates massive issues for us. And on the wings, guys, Pulisic has been injured a lot. Hudson-Odoi's been injured a lot. Willian's been the only real ever present. It's only recently Pedro's coming back into the side. Up front, if Tammy's not scoring, then I don't really know who is. We definitely need a big summer. Ziyech, the sort of player we need. I'm really happy we got him in. Ziyech, Sancho, Moussa Dembele, a left back in there as well. I think these are the sorts of players we need, and they'll really help us for games like these, honestly, guys. Yeah, I mean, Chelsea are definitely in risk of not getting Champions League football. I kind of said this all season, even when we were securing it. I don't think our squad is like that good, basically. I think it proves in games like these, you know, a few injuries, and all of a sudden the squad, it looks really, really weak. And we're letting United get in the top four here, you know. If we lose this game tonight, the table's not going to be looked at. I recommend you Chelsea fans, don't look at the table. It's not going to be pleasant, but yeah, I mean, I'm happy taking a 2-all draw, a 1-all draw today even as well, Solo, mate. Honestly. But yeah, top four now, guys, is going to be really, really hard, isn't it? I just think that the squad, is it good enough? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Spurs, 1 point behind us. They play us next week. They could definitely beat us. And then that'll be us down. I mean, maybe it'll be a good thing for us to, you know, not have that top four spot already secured, but who knows, guys. I think we've got so much work to do from now to the end of the season. This week could be a disappointing one if we lose all 3 games. I think it's going to hurt. It's going to make a lot of reactions, a lot of negative reactions from the fans, that's absolutely for sure, but I mean, we've got to wait and see. I mean, a 1-all draw today would be a good result, just to, you know, maintain that pressure, keep the top 4 spot, and then Spurs, even a draw there would be good as well, really. We've got to play it tactically now, guys. Don't give the other teams around us points. Mount's been alright off the bench, obviously, but I think losing Kante is not good. That's for sure. Yeah, ref hasn't been too good either, some of you guys are saying. That Maguire one, I don't know what VAR was doing there. If you're looking at that, I thought they were going to give it a red. Surely he's kind of stamped at Batshuayi. Yeah, Kovacic has been really good. He really has been. Again, no shots on target in the first half, yeah. Nothing. Oh yeah, also a goalkeeper for next season. Kepa's not going to be around, is he, by the looks of things? Maignan, Onana, I think those are definitely the 2 options, mate. Yeah, we need Loftus-Cheek back from injury as well, absolutely for sure. Missing so many key players, guys. How many players are we missing? I just don't think we're anywhere near where we want to be. I think that's kind of our issue right now. And that's hurting us massively, especially in games like these. Onana in, yeah, I think that'll be a great. That'll be a great addition. I mean, we've got a massive second half coming up now, guys, honestly. So big. We need a reaction for once, honestly. Our top 4 hopes really are in jeopardy, guys. They are. Ampadu coming back, yeah. Ampadu wouldn't be bad. But I mean, United, I can't see United going a half without scoring. So, like, we're going to have issues in the second half, honestly. Yeah, this season is mad crazy, I agree. I think this season's been mental, man. Ups and downs everywhere, like. Chelsea especially, we've had a roller coaster season, man, honestly. One game winning, next game losing. We just don't win enough games, honestly, to get top 4, though. Yeah, Lampard, you can tell he is fed up, to be honest, a lot of the time. I don't think he has the players he really wants in the Chelsea squad. I should be starting soon, guys. Yeah, there is definitely an injury issue as well, I agree with that. I don't know what's happened to the injuries, honestly. Really not good enough. To lose that many players, like, in so many important stages, it's poor. Yeah, Batshuayi's been poor, guys. Well, to an extent, yeah, but I think it'll be such an accolade. We've been in top 4 a lot of the season. Obviously, if we get top 4, that'll be really cool. I think you can't underestimate how much of an achievement that would be with this squad, but honestly, yeah, our luck is the opposite of Liverpool's this season. Yeah, our luck this season, terrible. Transfer ban, didn't sign anyone in January. Our squad's weak, injuries 24/7, chaotic results. Like, honestly, yeah, another L from United. That's what it's looking at so far, isn't it? Another one to Solskjaer. We can't beat him. I think the positive thing is, after next summer, we'll be a lot more set. We got to grind out this season. I think we knew that was going to happen from the start. So many goddamn frustrating games, honestly, really. So many frustrating games because, you know, the team isn't really good enough. Yeah. Bayern will beat us easily. I mean, most likely, yeah. I think going out Champions League isn't the biggest issue, really. I think a lot of Chelsea fans kind of already come to terms that we're definitely probably out of the Champions League, but we never. It takes us 20 chances to score a goal. You guys are literally, you're saying all of my issues right now. I agree with everything. Zuma on at half time, yeah? Another injury, oh my blimming heck. Honestly. Yeah, I'm scared for Bayern as well, Phil. I'm scared for Spurs. I'm scared for a lot of them. You've got Bournemouth away after that. I think we know what's coming there. Anyway, guys. Second half coming up now. Come on, Chelsea. Come on. Already made 2 changes now, of course. Second half started. It's time for Chelsea to show our character now. It really is. Well done, Zuma. He's on with Christensen, by the way. So Christensen's injured as well. Another injury, yeah. I mean, never ending, really, isn't it? I reckon Lampard definitely got injured. I mean, Lampard definitely got angry. At half time was honest. I reckon he ripped into the side. Go on, Mount. That's well done. Here's James. Willian. Kovacic. Unlucky. I mean, United's system is going to work to a T now, though, I'll say that. Really good getting yellow. They've got that back 5. They're just going to counter-attack us massively, like they did in the first half, but they've got that goal now to sit on. Not an ideal situation, but Chelsea now got to show the fight. Got to show that we want to be in the Champions League, really. Oh, Batshuayi, man. Batshuayi looks completely lost. Batshuayi looks completely out of this game, honestly. I think we're going to see Giroud today, guys, score out of nowhere, but... Oh, what is that? That's probably why Zoom wasn't starting. I don't know what he was doing there. Willian. Very overhit. And no left wing, no one there. We haven't made a good start to the second half. No real intent shown, which is definitely a negative sign. We're the only teams with Norwich and West Ham who, when they've gone 1-0 down, haven't even got a point this season at home. Some of our stats this season are definitely painful to look at, I'll say that. Time to change them now. My God, man. James used all his pace there, really well done. Chelsea got to make sure we don't concede this one. We're just sleeping there on that United attack. That's beat. Easy, easy, easy. That's well done. Oh, again! United got so many players in the way. Second half hasn't looked promising so far at all in terms of Chelsea getting back in the game. Let's see if we can do what our opponents do against us. You know, snatch a goal out of nowhere. We never seem to do that, but let's see. Need to win the ball back. Well done, Pedro. Come on, Chelsea, come on. Ball. Oh. We haven't really created anything this half. And again, the poor level of football is still here in this game. Both United and Chelsea. Poor game, really. It looks like little attacking threat from either side, but of course, United, unlike us, managed to get a goal literally out of nothing, which we cannot seem to do. Ref. Oh my God. I'll tell you what. My thing just glitched out. Mason Mount, has he scored? I don't know. I think it was a great save from De Gea. Chelsea nearly equalised it out of nothing. Of course we didn't, but that was positive. Come on, Pedro. Pedro. Aspie. Pedro! Oh my goodness me! How? How do we not score? How do we not score? I don't get it. Good ball in. When it fell to Pedro there, what a block by Wan-Bissaka, to be fair, but I just don't see how it doesn't end up in the net. You put your house on it. If that was United, it would have gone in. Chelsea can't seem to do it. Corner in now. Flicked on! Goal! Goal! Kurt Zouma scores for Chelsea. 1-1. Come on. United are complaining by the looks of things. They're surrounding the referee. Zuma's gone absolutely berserk. They look like a push. I don't really know if to celebrate or not. VAR will check it, boys. We'll hold it for now. That's not the most elaborate celebration for a goal. VAR means that. Aspie, let's see what it is. I don't know. I think they're going to rule it out, boys. Our big moment. Our big moment could be ruled out here. Ruled out. Ruled out. Really? VAR, man. Commentators are saying that's a legal Chelsea goal. I'm in shock, guys. I think Chelsea have been mugged off again. The refereeing is horrific against us, I'm telling you. They shoved Azpilicueta into Williams and he barges Williams over. That's not Azpilicueta's fault. Maguire should have been sent off in the first half as well. It's just horrific decision after horrific decision. I hate it so much, guys. What a chance to get back into the game. What a chance. Honestly, I don't know what to say about it anymore. In short, guys, we've been robbed of a goal. United have somehow 1-0 up in this game. It's so frustrating our season, guys, honestly. It really is. Chelsea equalise and it doesn't count. 1-0 United. Horrific, man. Absolutely shit. Jorginho wins it back. Falls to a United player. Zuma, that's a great challenge, son. Great challenge. Martial, stay down from that. I think Chelsea fans still complaining about the goal, maybe. The game is all of a sudden heating up massively now. Chelsea, again, we're getting completely mugged off by the referees, I'm telling you. I want to see what you guys think about that VAR decision, honestly. I'm gutted about that. Yeah, the ref is a fraud. The ref is from Man United, honestly. Disallowed. More ridiculous refereeing against Chelsea. I just hate it so much. Just be fair. It hasn't been fair all season. Maguire shoving off in the first half. That's a completely legal goal in the second. And honestly, horrific. Zuma being yellow carded now. What is the referee doing? What is the referee doing? Blatantly ridiculous, man. Horrific, the refereeing against Chelsea again. In such a massive game. Well, we needed that equaliser and they rule it out. Kurt Zuma equalised for us and doesn't count. That's so demoralising, isn't it? That's a great switch to Reece James. Corner Chelsea. We get another corner, I mean, I would be happy, but I mean, if we put the ball in the net, we know what they're going to do anyway, so. Willian again. Zuma heads it. Azpilicueta couldn't get there. We're looking dangerous from set pieces now. What a pass that was. Kovacic did really well there against the pacey James. The goal has got the Chelsea fans a little bit back on the side there. We're pushing on now. Not getting that goal is such a sucker punch, honestly, man, but... What must the United fans be thinking now? I think every time teams play Chelsea this season, they think, where is this luck coming from? The referees, just in general, they don't even create anything and they go 1-0 up. We create everything and we don't score. It's just the way it is, man. The way it's been this season. All you guys in the chat, well, that's what I've been saying as well. It's just frustrating old season though. Massive half an hour or so coming up here to try and get at least a goal. Yeah, Lampard's fuming. The commentators, I'm just listening to them now, guys, while I was being silent. They're just saying that's ridiculous. And I've heard, and then that's a legal goal from Chelsea that isn't given. What do you say to that anymore? What is Pedro doing? What is Pedro doing? He was dribbling into our box. And then he gave it away. And then he had to foul Pedro. I mean, yeah, Pedro had to foul Fred even. On the edge of the box, gives United a great opportunity. Pedro hasn't been good enough today again. United free kick here. I mean, you'd think surely not, but with the way it's gone this season, you just never know. Chelsea, got to make sure we defend this. We don't look that well set up, to be honest. Oh my god, Fernandes just hit the post. Oh, goodness me, boys. If they had blimmin' scored that, thank God they didn't. Another free kick. My god, he's so nearly caught. He nearly caught Caballero out there with that free kick, Bruno Fernandes. Aspilicueta as well, guys. What a recovery challenge that was. On the loose ball, really alert. Another United free kick here, by the way. Pedro gave yet another one away. He's sabotaging the game right now, as little Pedro. And it is another foul. Well done, Caballero. Come on. Ah, we were right in behind there. And Jorginho usually reads those situations so well. Didn't that time. James is going to let that one run. And get a goal. Another one. It's really well defended that by Zuma. Another corner though. He had to head it away. (2-0) United. Maguire, who should have been off the pitch in the first half, makes it 2-0 to United. Game, set and match. Chelsea season in a nutshell for you there. Honestly, man. Honestly. It's going to be a heavy defeat at home here. Chelsea missing so many players. Maguire should have been sent off in the first half. Referee chaos. We messed up like so many chances. United scored every one they had, and it's 2-0. And of course it was a corner. Of course it was a corner. Crosses into the box. And they're not going to disallow this one, watch. Why would they? Oh my god, guys, it's so annoying, isn't it? Really is so annoying. Our season has just been like a barrel of annoyance. And you guys must be gutted about that too. I'm absolutely fuming. Yeah, we are finished 2-0. Shouldn't be on the pitch, Maguire, and he scores the goal that's probably won United the game. That in itself really sums up our season, doesn't it? And the annoying thing is, guys, we could almost see this one coming all season, honestly. The minute we saw those players dropping out the lineup, we were just dreading this game. We really were. But it's been the same nonsense this season. And we know it's going to happen against Spurs as well. Like, we know what's going to happen. We know we're going to have a barrel of chances. And we know Spurs are going to hit us with goals. And we know there's going to be VAR controversy. Like, we know the script by now. We've watched it, 20 times this season, guys? So, like, it's just frustrating, isn't it? We want to be able to do well in these games, but I don't know. It's a painful, 25 minutes to watch now. Chelsea players gutted. Like, they felt we were getting back into the game. We equalised. VAR says no. United go and win the game. Batshuayi off. He's getting a few boos as well. Giroud's on. Another United free kick. And it was just as I was saying that United were getting back into the game. I said, survive that storm, defend the set pieces and get back on it. We didn't do it. We never managed to ride the pressure. Every time there's pressure put on us, it ends in a goal. That is one of our biggest issues, in my opinion. It's never, there's pressure, we survive like we used to. We dig in, we get out of the situations, we snatch the 1-0 win. It's never like that for us. This season anyway, it really isn't. Maguire's got a good chance there, I'll tell you, to make it 3. We never ride the storm. I think you guys would agree with that this season. There's a time we're thinking, come on Chelsea, dig in here, dig in. Almost never, really. Another corner to United. I mean, it's a test now, isn't it? Let's see if we can defend the set pieces. We didn't do it again there, by the way. It's time to keep the score down now and see if we can get another one, honestly. We're nowhere we conceding more than 2 goals. Come on, Chelsea. Header Giroud. That's great determination from Reece James. He's clearly angry. Honestly, guys, I just want us to play with like a full lineup, though. Chelsea got a free kick here. Can we just get a goal out of nothing, like these teams do against us, like I've been saying? A goal here and the game's right back on. Imagine a 2-2 draw today, guys. It's not over, but it just kind of feels like it is now the way the game's gone. How Giroud would love a header. United up to 38 points now then, if they win, if their score stays like this. Just 3 points behind us. In by Reece James. It's really poor. Just when other teams would put a great ball in, we'd lob it straight out of play. Been frustrating for Chelsea now these days, guys. Honestly, questions need to be asked. 4 wins in 13 Premier League games. What is that about? I mean, there's no wonder we're dropping out of top 4. No wonder. Kovacic is in. And we don't score either. I like, what? Just actually what? Look at that from Giroud. That's what he does, man. Kovacic. It's just, what on earth? Clean through on goal. Oh, and Bailly snatches back. How we don't score from these opportunities is why we don't win games. It's really ridiculous, isn't it? United, flick of a coin, the ball's in the net. That's another injury, by the way, this time to our best player, Kovacic. Chelsea, no subs remaining. Oh my god, I mean, it's been a pretty hellish evening, hasn't it, guys? It really has been. Kovacic doesn't look comfortable, man. That's a terrible corner from Willian. I'll tell you what, Chelsea have had a really bad night tonight. I think the best thing we can do is get over this as soon as possible. It really is. It's not going to be pleasant the next few days. There's going to be a lot of stick given to the team. But honestly, we've got to just recover because we've got that game against Spurs next. If we beat Spurs, we're back on track. Then do your best against Bayern, win the Bournemouth game. And yes, top 4 is going to be a squeeze, but it is going to still be possible. Again though, guys, against Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and United, we cannot beat them. We just can't do it. Tackle by Rudiger. Chelsea conceded yet another corner. 74 minutes played for me, guys. I understand a lot of you guys are ahead of me in the chat. Get out to him, get out to him. Well done, Giroud. It's Pedro. This referee's been absolutely horrific, mate. Apart from our classic Stamford Bridge performances of, creating a good amount, conceding every chance, the refereeing again has not helped. Been really bad. It's almost given United the win today. The guy, Maguire, got the second goal, should have been sent off early on. That's absolutely for sure. And I mean, disallowing that goal on VAR is just horrific, man. The way VAR have actually gone and disallowed that. Really stupid. United, 2 shots on target, 2 goals. Flipping it, man. Come on, Mace. Giroud! Come on! Ho 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 ho! What a header by Olivier Giroud! What a header! Chelsea 1, Manchester United 2. That's a great header from Giroud. It's a really great header. It's a great header. They're going to rule it out. I'm flipping done. I'm flipping done. I'm actually done. It's not counting. It's no goal. It's still 2-0 United. How much of a hell of an afternoon do you want to get, guys, honestly? Honestly, guys. What can you actually do? What can you actually do? How far offside is he? A couple of centimetres? VAR, man. I mean, poor us, honestly. The hell we've had this season and just in general. Our luck is rock bottom. We definitely got the worst luck in the Premier League. There's just zero doubt about it. We've scored 2 goals today, both chalked out by VAR. Maguire should have been off the pitch. Still 2-0, just as Giroud got one back. I mean, poor Giroud, guys, comes back on, makes a claim off the bench, disallowed. Pereira going to come on here for James. What are you guys saying? 2 goals disallowed, yeah. I mean, wow. Lampard at the end of this game is going to be so fuming. It's unbelievable. It really is. There's Pedro. It's well done from Pedro. There's Mount. Reece James. James. Willian. Chelsea corner. 81.5 minutes played. In by Willian. It's above everyone. It's going to fall to Pedro. Surely. Oh my god, it won't fall. It will now. How on earth we haven't got a goal this game? It's so stupid. Here's Willian. Aspilicueta. Oh my god, man. United have actually had 2 chances and scored both. Another injury here for Pedro. Pedro's done. This evening has actually been like hell in a football match, hasn't it, guys? It really has. I mean, boys, how do we sum this one up? Lineup wasn't good enough, obviously. Again, we've been not good enough, of course. Haven't created enough. Players haven't done enough. Like, haven't been able to create enough chances. Haven't been able to convert them. And defending. We seem to have this thing where we just concede every chance we have. That's been really poor. That's what we can look to work on. The VAR aspect, of course, has been unfortunate. It's been really annoying. It really has been. Kick in the teeth, of course. But in terms of focusing on what we can do, I don't know. Is there a way of improving our luck, to be honest? Like, not conceding every single chance, which is what happened again today. And how many times does it happen? Maguire, he shouldn't have been on the pitch. Absolutely ridiculous, that. And then he blimmin' scores the winner. I mean, again, United are going to beat us. They just come here and get their three points and then leave. This referee has actually been horrific. There's no real other way to put it. So poor. Lampard looks absolutely fuming. We got such a massive couple of games coming up. That Tottenham one, if we lose that one, which, let's be honest, is looking quite likely right now, we're going to be in trouble, we are. And there's going to be a lot of rows coming up with the club. Not going to be a pleasant time to be a Chelsea fan, but I'm going to try and keep my head held high. We've got Bournemouth, then Everton in the league. We can get 2 wins there, and I'd say the positive thing is teams like United are going to keep on dropping points. A lot of other days today, they'd lose 2 or 3-0. They haven't been that good, you know. Only because of the way our luck's been this season, a couple of VAR decisions, you know, they're 2-0 up here. They've scored their only chances, really, and they haven't been that good. They'll keep on dropping points. Spurs, I mean, they seem to somehow win games. Arsenal are going to be right on us within a couple of weeks, we know that, but teams are going to keep dropping points. Maybe we don't get Champions League this season, but I think if we just try and focus on the games we have, then hopefully things turn our way. Hudson-Odoi and Abraham, how much we would have loved having them today. Well, really, a bit of quality we needed. It's a really good play from Willian. Mount trying to get in. Mount's been positive off the bench. She's given it his all again. Here's Aspie. Chelsea corner. Oh my god. Again, that's a really good chance to score there, and it just won't go in. It just won't go in. I mean, honestly, like, I'm not even getting excited for chances again. Oh, I thought we were going to win that one again. Well defended from United. Fernandez, has he already been booked? If so, he should be off there. We know this referee, though. Mason Mount on a free kick here, 88th minute. Quite a difficult angle, to be honest, but... Igalo's going to be coming on. I mean, he hasn't scored yet. Doesn't look like he needed to today, to be honest. Is it Mount or Reece James who's going to whip this one in then? Here's Mount. And he's hit the blimmin' post. What on earth? Our luck, man. Like, actually, stop it. Are you actually kidding me? Can't even score on the 89th minute. Our luck is completely absurd. What do you even say to that anymore? Ah, oh, so nearly. Won't happen for us today. Or ever, really. It hasn't fallen for us so many times this season. Could be the reason why we don't get top 4. To hair down here, that's going to mean a lot more added time. Ugh. 5 added minutes here. Five minutes. Then I'm going to be giving you guys a little bit of an outro. Been a pleasure being on the stream today for Blues Fans TV. It hasn't been the result we wanted. Been a really chaotic game, you know, all the VAR calls. Chelsea have been really unlucky again. We really have been, but again, we haven't been good enough. But neither have United, and they've got a 2-0 win out of it. So, I mean, there's only a certain extent that you can say haven't been good enough to. And Aldalo is going to be coming on for Bruno Fernandes. I'll tell you what. One positive from tonight is that Igalo didn't just get his debut goal there and that Caballero just bailed us out from a real embarrassment. 2-0 is certainly enough. 3-0 and an Igalo debut goal within 1 minute of being on the pitch. Thank blooming God for that. He's got to be offside. How is he not offside? Come on, Chelsea. Just win the ball back here, honestly. Two minutes, guys, left. Table's not going to look nice. Been a pretty foul evening for Chelsea. Luck, again, hasn't fallen our way. Performance hasn't been good enough. Not enough quality players on the pitch. Too many injuries, too many players out. And again, lots of work to do. Got Spurs and Bayern next. This was probably the easiest of the three. I still think it is. Even though they've beaten us, they haven't even been good United. So that's really is worrying. Got to need a massive push against Spurs next week, I'll say that. So United have scored 6 goals against us this season in the Premier League. We've scored 0. 8 against 1 in all competitions. They knocked us out the Carabao Cup as well. But again, they brought in Bruno Fernandes and Igalo. They brought in who they needed to in January. Here's Willian. Is there one last goal here for Chelsea, maybe? Willian, Pedro, Mason Mount, deflected. And that'll be that. Full time. Chelsea 0, Manchester United 2. I mean, guys, wasn't a pleasant day, was it? Really wasn't. What I will say is thank you guys for having me on at Blues Fans TV. It's been honestly a pleasure to be here. Frankie Lampard's Chelsea, we couldn't get the victory today. We couldn't even get a draw out of it. A really disappointing evening. VAR controversy, the luck, it didn't fall our way. Nothing fell our way. Injured squad, not looking that good for us right now. On a positive note, we can beat Spurs on Saturday and get right back on track in the Premier League. I'm going to have to leave you guys now. I think Lawrence is going to be doing a reaction from this immediately, so I'm going to have to cut off. He's going to be streaming. Thank you guys so much, though. I'm going to see you guys all later. Hopefully, again. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please drop a like. And yeah, it's been an absolute pleasure. Chelsea didn't get what we wanted. I'll see all of you guys hopefully another time. And yeah, the Chelsea.